a beautiful day. Not as busy as it used to be, and I hear that there's a lot of bureaucrats that taking advantage of this coronavirus and they're staying home. They say, oh, I got to quarantine myself for a couple of weeks. Can you say paid holidays? Okay. Now, I just found out, like I said, this morning we just found out that I went to the soup kitchen, first time I've been there in about a month. I hear they were serving food outside and blah, blah, blah. I went there, I asked for the manager, he came along. I said, listen, you want to do a little interview? You know, a little interview to educate the public on what's going on. I was surprised. Usually he's right friendly. And he just looked at me and he goes, no. I even wanted to ask, can I take a picture of the hundreds of styrofoam plates they had, trays? No. So, he showed me hate. I don't know why, or maybe he's stressed out, but George Pierce, we never had that problem with the soup kitchen. The community, Fredericton community soup kitchen is not the same. So I don't know what's going on. We'll have to ask the minister if some soup kitchen is going to be start to shut down. We don't know. They won't give me no answers. And like I said, all I'm trying to do is help to spread the message, because a lot of people read my bullshit. I mean my views. All right, another issue. What I see in the soup kitchen this morning, and what I read in the media, the bureaucrats are really going to take advantage of the coronavirus crisis and trying to get rid of the poor. This is the way I see it, because nobody wants to talk to me. No problem. Example. See this here? The Tim Horton, Regent Street. I know some friends that goes there, they play card, and I told them I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't sit there for hours. That is the perfect place to catch the flu or anything, never mind the coronavirus. Everybody go there, the homeless, the poor, the rich. It's a hangout. But what I'm afraid, there's nothing wrong with that. It's the beginning of March, and they have to keep warm. Out of the cold shelter, that's over there. I don't talk to Joan Kingston. She don't want to talk to me. So I don't know if they're going to shut that place down because there's too many people in what room. We don't know. The St. Paul Church, somebody told me that they shut her down. I don't know. Now, Starbucks, King's Place, down there. Starbucks got rid of all the seats. There's no chairs. You only go there, you walk in, get your coffee, and get the hell out. Another issue is the library. The library, another dangerous spot, especially that computer room. You got about 15 to 20 people together in one room. Very, very dangerous. I'm not jumping, don't worry about it. Hey, how you doing, you? I'm doing a rant. So, you turn around, the library, that's another place. The library is, if they turn around and say, okay, nobody is allowed at the library. You have a lot of people that's at Tim Horton, they've been banned from King's Place. And then, really, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. And if they happen to catch the coronavirus, they put them in a room or somewhere over there. I don't know what they're going to do. And say, okay, there, you stay here. You got food? I got no money. I'm homeless. Well, that's too bad. So, and the courts. I hear through media that they're going to, the Irvings, the only people that's there is the Irving media. Thank God for that, though. The Irving media won't be allowed to cover issues. If there's Charles LeBlanc was arrested to be causing a disturbance. Well, Your Honor, we must send a message to the public. This will not be tolerated. Charles LeBlanc is in jail for 6 months. Nobody knows. Just gone. So I made my contact about this issue. They said there's no new cases that's going to be in court. Only the people that's in jail now, that's awaiting sentencing, will continue. So, how are you going to know what's the sentence? The sentence could be 10 years. Nobody will know. So they're going to start convicted people that the public don't know. I remember they told me once, well, you want to find out the verdict, go read the Irving paper. The Irvings won't be allowed there. So there's a few issues for me, for the less fortunate. I think the bureaucrats are taking advantage of this crisis to go after the less fortunate because of what happened this morning at the Fredericton soup kitchen. I don't know if they're going to shut down the soup kitchen, that the poor really go, really get hungry and die. As for the homeless, you're not allowed at Tim. If Tim does the same thing as Starbucks, you're not allowed to sit. People are banned from King's Place, and if the library is shut down, I don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to give them a free bus pass to go at Regent Mall to keep warm? It's a crisis, but I think it's more a crisis for the poor than the rich. It's a beautiful day, though. Stay tuned.